And he's good on the second. Philadelphia with the ball and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And, you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game, to me, is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big difference. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Kirk gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Not a good idea to let him get in such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
Turn to the 2K
Make
leaderboard for a
the
look at the
defense move.
squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Wallace outside. And the 3 ball is good. Wallace has got 49 points in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Alvarez. Off the screen. And gives it to Philadelphia.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
From the low block. And he slams it one-handed.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
The drive by Smith. Shot, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On up the court. Shots good from Butler.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Pick by Okafor. Here's Alvarez. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here's Butler. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Here's Wallace. Non-stop scoring machine here. Takes it off the glass.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Smith against Wallace. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Brooks comes in for Doug McDermott. The drive by Smith. Here's Okafor, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And, Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang on.
And Okafor with the block. Gibson with the steal. Wallace outside, trying his luck deep, and it's good. Wallace has got 57 points.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He's got 10 points.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. So for Chicago right now, Wallace, he's in at the point. Portis is out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Stone in at the two-guard spot.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Smith kicks to Okafor. They need this. It's good again, and an excellent 7th-rate shooting night so far.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Beyond the arc. Sticks another. 3 more from Wallace.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Inside, Okafor. Nice D from Varejao.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Pass to Alvarez. And it falls over the rim and in. The Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pick by Varejao. But they recover it. Stone kicks to Varejao. Pass to Wallace. Trying his luck deep. Can't hit. And the 76ers go the other way with it. To the right side. Here's Kirk. No good on the triple. Well, Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wallace kicks to Varejao. Got a piece of it. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
There's the pass to Holt. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Hey guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Takes a 3, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Wallace. Wallace has got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Misses the 3. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Sampson dishes to Smith, and Mirotic sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Portis.
Mike Dunleavy.
Smith outside. Fades and shoots, and it's Okafor missing. Bulls shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Dunleavy the pass to Wallace. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. Wallace has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
The drive by Smith. Okafor kicks to Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Wallace. That three off the mark. The 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Smith, the pass to Holmes. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Mirotic. Sampson pulls it in. The 76ers shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Pick by Okafor to the paint. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Craig, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
From 11 feet away, Mirotic grabs the miss.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Mirotic the screen. Wallace dishes to Stone. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Let's go. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Smith gets to Okafor. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Sampson, the pass to Holmes.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for some changes. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything. My teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spot on the field. All I had to do was get the ball to them. That made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.